So is this? Oh, this is. So then let's see if Mark can take it. Mark can take it from our here, and then you hold the chairs. Then you can go out.
Nobody. Mom, you've got plenty of room, so you can space out. If you want to sit right here, anywhere, and we can sit right here. They all okay. And then, can you let me? I was told no. By the video. The video guy. I know. Let's ask him. Okay. Does Mark know he's here?
Yeah, hopefully he'll know to look for his lovely bride.
All of them. Are they ready? He's gonna see what he's gonna see. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Like totally out the way. Yeah. All right. So we made that may work well.
I just told him I said
I might move you back up. Just be patient with me. Mom, you want to go up here? You want to sit here? I don't know.
Trying to figure out the best place to put the laptop for life. Hi, how are you? Hi, Grandma. I tried to.
okay. Now instead of taking this way, they're taking this way.
Mary James. Mary James. I was going to wear my I like those. Yeah, somebody told me I could wear my shoes and I didn't. Did you come back and say no? Huh? Well, he said he needs to find out from Mallory. He needs to find out from Mallory and Dave what they want to do. All those people like that. Maybe we'll find out if this is still right later. This is going to be that's my shower. That's the shower in my shower. Yeah, they said that's the pool. They said they put this in the pool towel and it's in the bathroom. Good song. Yeah, they do. Reminds me of
I'm a sinner, I would consider I am my father's son. I'm a sinner, I must consider I've never run the gun. I'm a sinner, season given, lucky to be alive. I'm a sinner, finished my dinner, now I can go outside. If only yesterday took place tomorrow, I'd pray to sleep. I'm not rebel, I'm just a little scared of your temperament. I'm not rebel, I'm just a little scared of my government. I'm not rebel, head is a little staring above my head. I'm not rebel.
So these are
Take it. She gives you her heart, don't you break it. Let your arms be a place she feels safe in. She's the best thing that you'll ever have. She always has trouble falling asleep. She likes to cuddle all under the sheets. She loves pop songs and lips, bad trash TV. There's still a few other things. She loves love notes and labels, and likes giving gifts, has a hard time accepting a good compliment. She loves her whole family and all of her friends. So if you're the one she lets in, take it. She can do her heart, don't you break it. Let your heart be a place she feels safe in. It's the best thing that you'll ever have. She'll love you. Please be seated. Sorry, I'm really prepared.
Hello, folks. Before we get started, please silence any phones or children. Please put your phones away. We do have professionals here, no matter how much you think you're a professional. If you're watching over YouTube, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Don't forget to drop a comment. If you like today's show, we'll have a merchandise table set up in the back. I want to welcome everyone as we celebrate the union of Mallory and Dave. You got a gift, right? Okay. She handles all the important stuff. Welcome, everybody. In all seriousness, I know it's been a long year filled with stress, uncertainty, broken bones. But you made it. We're here. The worry is over. Today is the day you've both been waiting for. And we're all here to celebrate you, the Whites. Probably should have reworded that, but it's okay. If you don't know me, I'm Mallory's little brother. I'm also Dave's best friend. When they both asked me to perform the ceremony, it was bittersweet. On the one hand, I was thrilled. On the other hand, I was sad because that meant I was out of the running to be the flower man. I truly am honored to be able to perform the ceremony for these two as they enter this new chapter in their lives. Oscar Wilde once said, "Never love anyone who treats you ordinary." To me, that perfectly describes Mallory and Dave. Mallory and Dave met on OkCupid. Dave got her attention with the line, "Besides being very attractive, I see that you do stand-up comedy." With that Shakespearean introduction, Mallory decided to wait just a little longer before shutting her account down. Okay. She still loves to bring it up to Dave and laugh about it. That conversation evolved into getting to know each other and messaging every day. After many not-so-subtle hints, Dave asked Mallory to dinner. With Dave living outside the city but working down the street from Mal, he asked if she would want to grab dinner at 5. To her, this should have been a hint that he was secretly an old man. Borderline catfish. Dave states that the date was actually at 4:30. I don't know if this helps him at all. Either way, I'm sure they made the early bird special in plenty of time. Dave called Mallory as he was parking to confirm that she was real and, in fact, a woman. It's always good. They were both nervous, and to top it off, they were the only ones in the restaurant. 5 p.m. Both being nervous, they decided to go for a walk after dinner, which seemed to help relax things. At the end of the evening, Dave went for the rare but respectful side hug and arm pat. Mallory knew he was a true gentleman and that she liked him and wanted to know more about this sweet ginger man. As months went by, life turned to stronger feelings, and eventually the reason we're here today. Love. When do you know that someone is the one? What is it that got us from side hug to here? As a relationship grows and the feelings grow, we begin to see a future with someone as they become the one. As Mallory recalls, I wouldn't say it was one moment, but a collection of moments. The first couple of months before he became my neighbor and would leave our dates, he would call me as soon as he got in the car. I could see his taillights driving away, and we were already deep in conversation again. How much we fell in love with each other's families. How he was there for me when I lost my papa. All the little moments where he checks on me throughout the day, overthinks every plan he makes for us, and gives me the bigger scoop of ice cream. It took me a couple months, but suddenly, It just felt like he had always been in my life, and I didn't want that to change. That's when I knew. As for Dave, he says, I had a good idea that she was the one after our first year of dating. It's usually good. Quite a feeling out process. After dating Mallory for a year, it felt like we knew each other for so much longer. I wanted to spend every moment with her, which was obvious since I eventually moved into the same apartment complex as her. After asking her, of course. We had separate apartments, but we spent almost every day with each other at some point. Whether making dinner for each other, watching a movie from time to time, or just hanging out on our back patio conversing as we overlooked the plaza. Looking back, it was the greatest feeling and still is. Knowing that I have someone in my life that is so amazing and wonder how I got so lucky. I would say we're lucky to be standing here witnessing two people who are meant for each other, profess their love, and enter into this next chapter of life. Mallory and Dave found each other, and through a collection of moments knew that they had found the one. In Mallory's words, Dave is the sweetest, most hilarious, thoughtful, selfless human I know. He takes care of me and loves me in a way that I never knew was possible. I had always been on my own, and he showed me that having an unconditional, loving partner could be a reality, and that true love should never cause pain. He gives me hope and encouragement, tells me I'm beautiful every day, makes me always want to do and be better. He's the person I want to keep having basement dance parties with, be total weirdos with, snore together with, go on adventures with, and sit by the fire and look at the stars with for the rest of our lives. In Dave's words, Mallory has not only made me the happiest I've ever been, but she has helped me grow as a person. She has encouraged me to continue to strive to reach my goals and gives truthful advice for how to obtain them. Her sense of humor, honestly, can say she is the funniest person I've ever met. She makes me laugh every day and finds humor in things that you would never expect. I love that about her. We all do. Mallory is one of the most authentic people I've ever met. She's able to show her true self rather than only showing a particular side. I respect that about her. She makes life exciting and exhilarating and is able to keep an optimistic mind about the future ahead. She is the love of my life, and all I want to do is spend my life loving her and making her happy. Doesn't take much to see why we're standing here today. In the words of Victor Hugo, we are habitually performing small acts of kindness. We pardon to the extent that we love. Love is knowing that even when you are alone, you will never be lonely again. And great happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved. Loved for ourselves and even loved in spite of ourselves. Mallory and Dave have chosen to exchange vows they have written themselves. Mallory will go first.
Testing. A little over 3 years ago, I was evaluating my life and knew something had to change. I didn't value myself and needed to start doing so. I decided that my favorite color should be gold. You see, gold is more than just a color. Gold can't be tarnished even in the most severe of environments. Gold is cherished, invested in, and valued. It became a way of thinking for me, and not just the color that would invade my home decor. Pretty insignificant to some, but what this change in mindset did for me took me across the globe, finally tried things I had been afraid to do, and best of all, brought me to the love of my life. It wasn't soon after that change that you came into my life. I never knew what it meant to be a cliche until you. Every song, every emotion, every love story that I always heard about seemed to be for someone else until you. David, I vow to always treat you and our marriage like gold. I vow to always be invested, treat you with respect, and love you, and to be a partner through any challenges that come our way. I vow to protect you and everything sacred to us in our lifetime together. You are my gold and my forever.
Mallory, I love you. I'm not quite as good at expressing my emotions on paper or out loud, but I know a quote from one of your favorite movies that sums up how I feel towards you. From Sleepless in Seattle, your favorite movie, and my favorite actor, Tom Hanks. It was a million tiny little things. When you added them all up, it meant we were supposed to be together, and I knew it. I knew it the very first time I touched her. It was like coming home, only to no home I'd ever known. I was just taking her hand to help her out of her car, and I knew. It was like magic. Mallory, I promise to help shoulder our challenges and celebrate all the little wins, to tell you every day how much I love you and appreciate all that you do. I admire you, simply because your kind soul, tender heart, and positive mindset. I especially appreciate your endearing sense of humor. I am ever so grateful for your love and selflessness, so tonight, I give you my heart, and that would be the best partner in life and in love. I love you.
Before today, you were both individuals. Together, yes, but both experiencing life separately. After today, you will be one. Right now, you're holding each other's hands. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch, comfort you like no other. These are the hands that hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled in age, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. May I have the rings? David, place the ring and repeat after me. This ring is symbolic of my never-ending commitment, love, and devotion to you.
This ring is symbolic.
Close one. Place the ring and repeat after me. This ring is symbolic of my never-ending commitment, love, and devotion to you.
Can you break that down a little bit?
This ring is symbolic
This ring is symbolic
of my never-ending
of my never-ending
commitment, love, and devotion to you.
commitment, love, and devotion to you.
Do you, David, take Mallory to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Yeah.
Do you, Mallory, take David to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Then by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church in the state of Missouri, it is my honor to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Stop. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. All right, everyone. One more time, congratulations to the beautiful bride and groom. Go ahead, get out of your seats, make your way to the bar. It's cocktail hour. Enjoy yourselves.
Yes, live stream. So anyone that's not here can watch it. Random, out, whoever has you're a YouTube star. I'll find out where they're doing this. I'm not sure where. What do you want? Put my phone, I guess, but they're going to want to stand up to the here's your phone. Here's your phone.
Yes.
So the problem is Oh, is it live? It's live.
Ready? That is so pretty. Like, I cannot get over how big that is. It's. Hey, do you want to take off your glasses? Ready? Ready? 1, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more announcement. If you could direct your attention to the dog wall, we actually have a video guest book tonight. So right there, Matt is waving his hand. If you make your way down there, you can leave a video message for the bride and groom tonight. That'll be running during this cocktail hour. So leave your special messages for the beautiful bride and groom. Thank you.
Oh, that's life. Oh, it should be on. They didn't know. We didn't either. Much better.